what is up guys, SurgicalGoblin here and welcome to this new episode. In today's video, actually a new champions face-off guys. Many of you guys requested it and I think the last time I did a champion face-off is about 6 months ago. So big shout out to you guys if you actually are still watching my channel and you guys actually remember this series. But I actually decided to bring it back to the channel, and as you guys can see, my first opponent to bring it back is actually Pompeyo. If you guys don't know who Pompeyo is, you guys probably don't even play the game, because this guy has finished number 1 like multiple times, last season even number 3. This guy's just a beast, and especially also in tournaments, like on ladder he's a beast, but also in tournaments just such a well-rounded player. So I'll include his Twitter in the description down below. Make sure to follow him. Big shout out to him, comment to the channel to bring back the series. So in the first game I'll actually play this Rascals Lockbait deck with Prince, 3.4 average elixir cost. I would say let's just hop into the first match guys, and then I will talk a little bit more also about the series. Let me know if you guys want to see this series more often. Should I start doing it every week, every 2 weeks, whatever? Do you guys want to see that? Let's give it a thumbs up and let's give it a good luck. So we start off with Prince, we have Princess, we have Rascals, we have Goblin Barrel. So this is definitely a really tough opponent. Pompeyo is definitely really, as I said, just a really well-rounded player. So it looks like he started with Tombstone. Tombstone could mean he, with Mega Minion, could be his Pompeyo, the Loon deck. Looks like he does have an Ice Golem as well. So this deck is really popular. He loves this deck. I think he played so many games with this deck. But it looks like that he might be using that deck. Also he, could be, well, not Lavaloon, but I guess it's a graveyard deck because he also has Rascals, so I guess it's a graveyard deck, or maybe it's the updated deck. I actually saw his deck instead of, I believe, well, I'm not sure instead of what card he has the Rascals, but I also saw a deck with Balloon with Rascals actually, but it looks like he also has Spear Goblins, so it looks like it actually is that graveyard. It looks like, unfortunately, with the look, I actually did miss one of the Spear Goblins over there, so I will go with a Princess to the side, and let's see if we don't take too much damage over here. So this is actually a really tough matchup, guys. He has Lock, he has a really cheap cycle, he has Spear Goblins, he has Rascals, so I kind of should keep my poison in defense, I guess, and then Lock maybe his Rascals, or I guess his Spear Goblins, depending on whatever is needed defensive wise. I'm sorry if there's a little bit of background noise, same as the last video actually, because last time it was actually also really warm, but right now it's still really warm, so I'm sorry for that guys. But let's go with a Prince in the back guys, and let's see what he drops. So he definitely as I said has a really good matchup, but let's see if we're able to somehow win. So let's actually go with Rascals offensive. Let's see if he decides to use his lock over here, or how he's going to deal with this. But let's see, looks like he does go with his Spear Goblins, and actually again he gives us a really good poison, so I maybe shouldn't take this poison guys, but I will still take it just because it's such value. So even if he goes with a graveyard now, I guess we will just try to keep up the pressure and force him to not be able to poison. So let's actually go with a Goblin Barrel over here. Let's see if he goes with Lock. If he does, we might be able to pressure again. But let's see guys, I think in this matchup it's really important to be aggressive. Looks like he does go with his Ice Golem, looks like he goes with his graveyard. So let's go with a Prince, let's go with a Goblin Gang on his Ice Golem, and let's see if we're able to counter the graveyard. Looks like he is able to deal a little bit of chip damage, but let's go with a Princess up high. Let's see if we're able to go with Rascals, Rascal Boy to tank for the Mega Minion. Let's then go with, looks like he does use his lock, so I will actually go with a Goblin Barrel over here. Then I'll actually go with a Goblin Gang behind it. I kind of should lock his Rascal Boy and Rascal Girl over here because I don't want to take too much damage. Looks like he did go with a Tombstone, so well played on his part. And so far his defense is really solid, guys. We do need to watch out with this damage. But I guess he will go for the right side tower anyways. He did use the poison, so let's see if we're able to still win. I don't think we are able to, just because I said he has such a good matchup against us. He has the poison, he has a really cheap cycle. Also he has a Tombstone, which is really good against our looks like he does go with a Goblin Gang. Looks like he actually goes with an offensive lock, and that was actually able to hit on my Goblins. So I guess we need to go with a defensive barrel, but that will definitely take down the tower. So he is able to win the first game, guys. Let's give him a good game, give him a well played, and let's give him a thumbs up. So definitely really well played on his part, really solid deck. I'm sorry guys, so I'm not sure if there was anything we should do better. I guess maybe we should keep the defensive poison, but then we were never able to connect to his tower just because it said he has such a solid defense, so we kind of had to take the poison values whenever he gave it to us, and then kind of keep the pressure. But I tried to be aggressive, didn't really work. I tried to be a little bit more passive, also didn't really work. So I guess we couldn't really do much there, but it does mean we're down 1-0 in the best of 5 right now. It is a best of 5, so whoever gets 3 wins first wins the best of 5. So I'm thinking what deck to play, but I guess I would just repeat the deck. I'm not sure if he will repeat the deck, but I do think this deck is solid. I just think we got a little bit unlucky, so hopefully he doesn't repeat the deck as well. If he does, we definitely we might be 2-0 behind. But let's see if he decides to switch decks. Hopefully he does decide to switch deck, but let's give him a thumbs up and let's give him the good luck. So we start off with Goblin Barrel, we have Princess, we have Rascals, we have an Ice Golem. So let's see if he switches. Hopefully he switches. Let's see guys, looks like he does go with his with Skeletons. So Skeletons could mean Royale, so that could mean he has Hawk Rider with 3 Musketeers. Let's see if he has a look. Looks like he does have a look. So I think this is Hog Rider 3 Musketeers, guys. Let's actually go with a Rascal to tank for the Royal Ghost. And let's see if he goes with his Muskies. He might go with Muskies over here. He actually has a Magic Archer. So, wow, interesting deck so far. I'm not sure what this deck is actually. Also has a Mega Minion. But let's see what else he has. So it looks like he does have, as I said, like a Mega Minion. He has Magic Archer. Let's go with a Prince to the side. And he did use the look. So I'll actually go with my Goblin Gang over here. So he has really strange deck. He has Skeletons. He has Magic Archer. He has Look. He has Ghost. And then Mega Minion. I have no idea what deck this is. But let's see what the other cards are. He did use the look. So I'll actually go with my Goblin Barrel Offensive. And let's see what else he drops. Looks like he again goes with his Magic Archer. So he also goes with his Mega Minion. So far, as I said, I have no idea what deck this is. At first, I thought he had, looks like he has Better Ram, so I'll actually go with my Rascals. So I guess this is a P.E.K.K.A deck, maybe? P.E.K.K.A, like Magic Archer with Rascals, and then Better Ram, Royal Ghost. At first, as I said, like, I thought he actually had, at first, I thought he had the the 3 Musketeers with Royal Ghost deck, but looks like he actually has like a really strange deck with Royal Ghost, Skeletons, Mega Minion. But so far, he is dealing a lot more damage to the left side, just because we're kind of forced to, like, we had to ignore the Mega Minion. So let's see what else he drops. So it looks like we do have Look, we have Poison, we have Princess, we have Goblin Gang. Next card is the Ice Golem, so I kind of just want to go with a Princess in the back. Not really like dropping anything. I guess his last card is kind of, I guess his last card is a Poison, but I'm not sure. Didn't show his last card yet. And also, I guess his last card, like, I think he has 2 cards remaining. I guess it's a P.E.K.K.A and a Poison, but I'm not sure about that. But let's see, let's go with Ice Golem. Let's go with the Goblin Gang over here. He's kind of forced to go with a Look, I guess. Looks like he's drops his P.E.K.K.A already. So I'll go with my Rascals in the back. And let's see what else he drops. Looks like the Royal Ghost actually dies to the Goblin Gang, or barely dies. I guess I will throw a Look, and then I'll go, throw a Tricky Barrel, knowing that he has Lock and Cycle. So looks like he does go with his Skeletons. Looks like he actually goes with his Magic Archer. So I guess he will go with offensive Lock, but let's see. Looks like he does go with offensive Lock. I'll go with my Prince defensive. Then I will, I guess, go with a Goblin Gang over here, and then I will throw a Look to, like, not let the Better Ram charge. Looks like he actually has a Lightning. Wow, he has a really strange deck. Let's go with Ice Golem. Let's then go with Rascals to tank, guys. And while he had a really strange deck, he actually a really strong push with Lightning. So he has Lightning instead of Poison. I thought he had a Poison. Looks like he actually goes with his Magic Archer. I'll go with my Prince offensive. Looks like he misplaced his Magic Archer, so we were able to, or like he wasn't able to deal any chip damage. So let's see, Rascal Girl is actually able to deal quite a lot of damage to the Mega Minion. Actually take it down, so that's really good for us. Let's go with a Lock offensive. Let's see if we're able to take down the Magic Archer, or at least like deal a lot of damage to it. Let's go with a Look. And looks like he did see that we dropped it like tricky. Let's go with Ice Golem to the side. Let's then go with Rascals. And let's try to cycle to a new barrel. Let's go with Goblin Gang over here. Let's then go with a barrel. And let's see if we outcycle this Look. I think we outcycled this Look over here. Maybe he cycled back to it. Let's go with a Poison, hitting his tower, hitting his Magic Archer, P.E.K.K.A, and hitting his Mega Minion. Pretty good Poison over there. And let's see, guys, he will definitely go with a Better Ram over here. So let's go with a Prince in the back. And let's see if we're finally able to, like, defend this. Let's see. Looks like he does go with a Look. Let's go with Ice Golem. Let's go with a Goblin Gang to the side. Let's try to go with a, like, Goblin Gang to the side to, like, prevent his P.E.K.K.A for hitting my Prince. Looks like his Magic Archer was able to deal a little bit of chip damage, so while playing his part. But I think the Goblin Gang, wasn't able to bring it into Lock Poison. So let's actually go with Rascals. Let's actually go with a Look over here. Let's then go with, I guess, an Ice Golem to the side. Let's go with a Goblin Gang. Let's then go with a Barrel offensive. And I don't think he has Lock and Cycle right now, but let's see if he actually does. So it looks like we did take the tower with the Goblin, or with the Goblin Barrel. And wow, that was actually really close, guys. Again, a pretty, like, strange matchup. Let's give him a good game, give him the well played, and let's give him a thumbs up. So, okay, we were able to bring it back to 1-1. He did decide to switch decks. Really well played in his part. He definitely kept out, like, really good pressure. As you guys can see, he had a P.E.K.K.A Better Ram deck with Magic Archer and then Lightning. I predicted it to be a Poison, but he actually has Lightning, and it actually did surprise me. And he was actually able to deal a lot of damage on that push, so definitely shout out for that, like using the Lightning. So as you guys can see, so as you guys can see, he did have a Look, but we actually were able to, like, kind of bait it sometimes, like on defense, for example, he didn't have a Poison. So I guess this was kind of like 50-50 matchup, maybe even in my favor, but he definitely played it really well. So in the second game, I actually want to use, or in the third match, I should say, I actually want to use this Golem deck, Golem Rocket. I think it's a really solid deck, still in this meta, even though there's a lot of bait decks, like maybe Poison over Rocket is better, but I still prefer Rocket just because it's so solid, like on offense, but also on defense, like Tornado Rocket can just get so much value, guys. So let's see what Pompeo decides to use. As I said, I know that he really likes Balloon, so maybe he will use Balloon right now, but let's give him a thumbs up and let's give him the good luck. If he decides to use the Graveyard deck again, I'm not sure if this will be good for us because we don't have the poison, but it looks like he does go with a Royal Ghost, so that could be maybe the same deck. Maybe he switched to Hawk's 3 Musketeers, maybe something else. Royal Ghost could basically be anything, but let's see. Looks like he also has an Electro Wizard. I'll actually go with a Rocket over here. Electro Wizard, I think this is maybe a P.E.K.K.A deck, I guess, with Electro Wizard, Royal Ghost. But let's see what other cards he has. So looks like he also has guards, so that could be, well, I guess with guards maybe it's like a minor control deck, or maybe it's the Inferno Dragon minor control deck. Looks like he does drop his minor like this, so I think this tornado will actually be able to activate the King Tower. Looks like we are able to activate the King Tower, guys. So I guess he also has Inferno Dragon. I'm not sure though, but I think he's using a minor control deck with Royal Ghost, guards, Electro Wizard and an Inferno Dragon. So pretty solid deck and actually really good against our deck, but I do think we can win this just by rocketing his Inferno Dragon. So in this case it's actually really good that we like took the rocket over a poison, because in this case we can actually break through by using the rocket on his Inferno Dragon. If he has this deck, I'm not sure if he has the variation, but I think that his like that deck is quite popular. So let's see, guys. He might go with a miner over here. I will actually have my Mega Minion going. I think I will drop my Mega Minion right now. Hopefully he drops his miner. Looks like he did, so that was a good prediction. Then I will go with guards over here, and we kind of just need to wait until double elixir with Golem. Like, I try to be passive. I try to not be too aggressive. Of course, if I go with my Golem, he will for sure rush the other lane. So I kind of want to have a good cycle as well. I kind of have either my Dark Prince or my guards, like defensive, I mean. So let's see, guys. I drop my Lock to cycle. He goes again with his Royal Ghost. I'll go with my Baby Dragon in the back. And I guess if we defend this push, we can kind of maybe prepare for a Golem attack. But let's see. Let's go with a Dark Prince to the side. And looks like he does go with a poison. So I think if he still like needs to defend this, I will go with my Golem in the back. For example, he drops his Electro Wizard. There you go. There's his Electro Wizard. Then I will go with my Golem to the side. And let's see if he goes with his Royal Ghost. So let's see if he goes offensive. Looks like he does go with his guards, and he actually goes like pushing into the same lane. So let's go with a Mega Minion over here. Let's actually go with a Lock to hit his miner, and let's then rocket his Inferno Dragon, and let's see if we're able to like kill the Inferno Dragon as soon as possible. So the rocket does kill the Inferno Dragon, of course. Let's go with Dark Prince offensive. Let's see if he uses his Electro Wizard. If he does, we might be able to go with a tornado, but I first want to go with a Baby Dragon, and then I kind of want to tornado everything together. So let's go with a tornado right now. Let's see if we're able to come through, guys. But it looks like he defended that really well. We were able to deal quite a lot of chip damage. So it looks like he goes with his Inferno Dragon. I'll actually go with my Mega Minion. Then I will go with my guards to surround his Royal Ghost. Hopefully in time. Looks like the Royal Ghost actually is able to lock on, so that's really unfortunate for us. But let's see, guys. Let's go with a Golem to the side, and we definitely need to watch out right now just because he does so much chip damage. He will probably cycle another miner. So let's see, guys. He will definitely cycle a new miner. I do need to watch out. I'll actually go with my Dark Prince right now. Then I will go with a rocket for his Inferno Dragon again. And let's see if he goes with his miner. Looks like he goes with his Royal Ghost. I'll go with my Baby Dragon. And let's see if he goes with his Inferno Dragon. Looks like he does go with the Inferno Dragon. So I will throw a rocket to the Inferno Dragon. And we definitely need to watch out with the minor chip damage. I'll go with a Lock offensive. And I think we might be able to come through, guys. Let's go with a tornado, like towards the tower. Let's see if we're able to kill his Electro Wizard. Let's see if we're able to get the Mega Minion locked on. Looks like he cycled another Inferno Dragon. So really well played on his part. But look at the Golemites, guys. We have a rocket, of course. So we definitely need to get some more chip damage. But let's see. Looks like 590. Let's see if he goes with his miner. Looks like he does go with a miner. I will go with guards, like defensive. Then I will go with a Mega Minion. Looks like he did predict it. So well played on his part. And the Royal Ghost isn't able to like lock onto the tower, so let's go with a Golem offensive at the bridge. Let's see if he goes with his Inferno Dragon. I think that he will go with a minor offensive, but I will have my rocket ready. Let's throw a rocket to the tower, and we just need to tornado the miner away. So let's go with a tornado right now, guys. And I think the Golem will be able to get one hit and then take down the tower. So it looks like the Golem will be able to take down the right side tower. And wow, what a game, guys. over 300 spectators. Let's give him the good game, give him the well played, and let's give him a thumbs up. So it looks like we are bringing it back, guys, from like 1-0 down to 2-1 leading. So that's definitely really good, guys, just because we need one more win to complete the best of 5. So I'm really happy about that win, because if we lost, of course he will be like at like best of 5. Like, he just needs one more win. So we're in a really good situation right now. So let's see what decks he used like so far. So he used, like, he started with a Graveyard deck, definitely really well played in that match. Then the second match was a really strange deck with a P.E.K.K.A lightning deck. And then the third match was his like a minor control deck. I think he actually had this on his profile. Yeah, looks like he actually had this deck on his profile. So as I said, like Pompeyo is really good with Balloon. So I'm thinking like I'm kind of like thinking like out loud for you guys, of course, like what he will think right now, because of course we won with this bait deck, we won with this Golem deck. So I think he might go with his Balloon deck, because I'm not sure if his Balloon deck is good against this deck. I guess maybe not, because probably his Balloon deck doesn't have a look. So I'm thinking what to do right now, guys. I'm thinking about just repeating the Golem deck, just because I really love this Golem deck. I actually used it like in a competition, like where I had to play 3 matches. I used Golem like 3 times back to back, and I actually managed to win all the 3 times with it. So I guess I would just repeat it, guys. Let's give it a thumbs up, and let's give him the good luck. So let's see what kind of matchup we get. Let's see if he's trying to counter like the bait and the Golem deck, or let's see if we actually managed to surprise him by repeating. I guess it's not that surprising if we already like repeated the bait deck, but let's see. Looks like he starts off with Spear Goblin, so that could mean he has the Graveyard deck. He also has Rascals, so I'm thinking Graveyard right now, but could be something else, of course. Could also be Mortar. Actually, my last video was about the Mortar deck with Spear Goblins and Rascals as well. Looks like he does have a Goblin gang, so I guess this is a Mortar, or maybe some kind of... Wow, he has a really strange deck, guys. Let's go with Guards over here, and let's then go with a Tornado. A really good Tornado. This will kill his Spear Goblins as well. And the Baby Dragon is able to like clean it up, and we didn't take too much damage. Now we're down to 2008, or yeah, 2278. So Baby Dragon is able to get 2 hits, brings down the tower to 2008, 4-4 or 8-4, 2-1-8-4. I'm sorry, guys. I'll try to focus and less talking, just because right now I'm actually, well, I'm not really nervous or something, but I just want to perform well. Of course, it's quite important. So let's see. As I said, I think with Golem it's really important to just be like reactive. Like I think it's really important to be reactive, kind of wait until double elixir and try to have the right timing with Golem, just because 8 elixir, like an 8 elixir investment, is so much elixir, so of course you don't want to kind of ruin that, I would say. So let's see, let's go with a Dark Prince into the Rascal Boy. Let's see if we can get a good look. I think we will be able to get a good look. I will just keep my look for his Skelly Barrel, so let's go with a look right now. Looks like he has a Miner as well, or I mean he already showed it, but looks like he drops his Miner. I mean, so let's see what deck he has. He has a really strange deck. I mean, he has Skeleton Barrel, he has like a lot of bait units, and I guess he also maybe has an Inferno Dragon. So again, I will try to keep my so it looks like he did outcycle us really well playing his part over here. Let's go with Tornado, like all back, and then go with a Dark Prince, and then I will go with a Lock. We cycled back to Lock. I think I missed a Miner, but I guess it doesn't really matter. So let's see, Dark Prince will be able to finish off the Rascal Boy, so he's really aggressive, guys. He's playing really well so far. He's like leading with the damage. So let's actually go with a Golem right now. Let's go with Dark Prince. Looks like the Dark Prince was able to kill the Spear Goblin, so that's really good for us. Let's go with a Mega Minion for his Rascals. Let's go with a Guards. Let's then go with a Dark Prince to the side. And let's go with a Look, because I don't want to lose the tower over here. Let's go with a Look right now. And I guess he has Inferno Dragon maybe? Yeah, looks like he has Inferno Dragon. So I will Tornado it away. Hopefully we're able to Tornado it away. Looks like we're actually managed to Tornado it away. So let's go with a Dark Prince right now. Let's go with a Mega Minion on top of the Inferno Dragon. And let's see if we're able to get some cheap damage. Looks like the Golem is able to deal quite a lot of damage, guys. Mega Minion is still alive. Looks like the Baby Dragon will be able to kill the Rascal Girls. Let's go with a Dark Prince. And so far we didn't, or like we weren't able to activate the King Tower yet. But let's see, let's go with a Tornado. Let's go with Guards. Let's see if we're able to let the Dark Prince go back towards the Skeletons. Looks like it is able to go back. So it looks like the Skeletons weren't able to connect, like to deal any damage. Looks like he goes with another Bats. Looks like he goes with Spear Goblins. He's really, really aggressive, guys. Let's go with Baby Dragon. Let's go with Dark Prince over here. Let's try to Tornado it all away. And let's see if we're able to kill the Skeleton Barrel, but I think the Rascals will be able to finish it in time. Looks like we even missed the lock, so unfortunately he was able to take the win over here. Let's give him a good game, let's give him the well played, and let's give him a thumbs up. Insane amount of pressure over here, and it actually brings it to 2-2 against Pompeyo. So it looks like this best of 5 actually goes to a 2-2, which is super close, of course. Actually really fun. So let's see what decks he used so far. So he has this Graveyard deck, as I showed before, the P.E.K.K.A deck. Then he used this Miner deck, and now he actually decided to use, without a big spell, this Zeppe deck. So I'm thinking what to use right now, guys. I'm thinking what's good against his deck so far. But so far, I guess his decks are not that good against 3 Musketeers. So I'm thinking about using a 3 Musketeer deck right now. So I think I will use this 3 Musketeer deck with Rascals, Royal Ghost, Miner, Goblin Gang, Zep, Ice Golem Collector, and then 3 Musketeers. So in my opinion, this deck is pretty solid. It isn't that cheap, 4.1 elixir, but of course we have the Elixir Collector. So I think this is the deck, guys. I think this will be the game, guys. It's 2-2 right now, so it's either win or out, of course. But so far, really cool game. So definitely shout out to Pompeyo. Hopefully you guys are enjoying the episode so far. But I would say let's just request for the last match, guys. As I said, do or out. So let's see if we get a good matchup. Looks like we did start off with Collector, so let's give him a thumbs up and let's give him the good luck. So he gave us a good luck. Let's see what he drops. Maybe he doesn't drop anything to start off with. Don't really want to start off with a Collector just in case he has a balloon. Like, he will definitely be able to punish with a balloon. Looks like he has a Giant, so let's go with a Collector right now. And Giant could be bad, guys. If he has a Giant with for example, Giant Dark Prince, it could be really bad, guys. Looks like he actually does have a Dark Prince, but wow. So let's go with a Royal Ghost right now. Let's actually go with Rascals to the side, and let's see what we can do. So it looks like the Rascals will be able to deal quite a lot of damage. Looks like he does have a look, so I think this is actually like triple spell. So let's go with the Ice Golem right now. Looks like he is able to deal a lot of damage, so let's go with a defensive Zap as well. And let's see if we're able to counter the Dark Prince. So it looks like this is a really terrible matchup, guys. He has double Prince, he has triple spell. But we did, we were able to defend the matchup quite well. So let's actually go with another Collector. So let's see if he decides to use a spell right now. Let's see if he will try to go offensive. Looks like he does use his poison, so that's pretty good for us. But he has lock and he has zap, which is really unfortunate, just because he will always be able to get like value with his spells, because he will always zap our Goblin gang and always lock the Rascal Girl. So let's actually go with 3 Musketeers right now. Looks like he does go with his Giant, so I kind of want to support the left side. I kind of want to go with a Royal Ghost offensive already. Let's go with a Royal Ghost right now, and let's then try to defend his Giant. Looks like he does go with his Prince, so let's actually go with Rascals. Let's see if he decides to go with his lock. I think he will go with his lock right now. There you go, there's his lock. So let's go with a Goblin gang. Looks like he still has the Prince, of course, so I kind of need to kite the Prince away. So let's go with Ice Golem right now. And definitely, we're definitely low on elixir, and he's still leading with damage. Looks like he is able to take some damage on the right side, but then goes with the Electro Wizard, so I will go with a defensive Zap. So hopefully we don't take too much damage, only 1 hit so far, and I definitely think this will be a loss, guys, just because he has triple spells, he has Giant Double Prince, so I think it will be impossible to win this, but let's see what he drops. So he will probably go with another Giant. I definitely can't go with a Collector, but let's see, let's go with a Royal Ghost. Let's go with, I think, Rascals in the back, but he will definitely just make like a monster push and then go with Poison on the Musketeers. So it looks like he actually goes with his Dark Prince into the left side. So let's go with Muskets right now. Let's go with a Goblin gang offensive. Let's see if we're able to counter this, guys. Looks like he did use the Zap on the Musketeers, so we were able to counter the Giant, but again, he's able to get so much chip damage. But let's see. So let's go with Ice Golem defensive. Let's then go with Royal Ghost. Let's then go with Rascals to the side, and I think he cycled back to lock, but I'm not sure though. So there you go, there's his lock. Let's go with a defensive Miner. He will go with an offensive Poison, predicting our Goblin gang, but he is able to deal two hits with the Giant. So let's see, guys, let's go with a Goblin gang right now. Let's go with Ice Golem. Let's go with a Royal Ghost. Let's see if we're able to deal some damage. But he has a Dark Prince. I don't think we will be able to come through, guys. He also has a Princess Cycle again. So I guess this will be a good game, but I'm not sure yet. Let's see. So let's actually let the Prince lock on. Then I will go with Musketeers. Hopefully the Prince will not go for the Musketeers. There you go. It will actually go for the tower. So let's go with Rascals right now, and he definitely will be able to take down the tower, guys. He will go with a lock right now, and then he will probably go with a Zap. But let's see, let's go with a defensive Zap, and he will probably Zap right now. Looks like the Giant wasn't able to connect to the tower, so it's not a good game yet, but I think he will be able to just cycle spells. So let's go with Ice Golem. Let's go with a Royal Ghost offensive. He will probably go with maybe like a spell or something. Looks like he does go with a Prince, so let's actually go with Musketeers at the bridge, and let's see if we're able to come through. I don't think we are able to. I mean, it's our last hope. Looks like he goes with his defensive Giant. Let's go with a Goblin gang defensive. Looks like he goes with a Poison, and then he will be able to go with his Zap. So unfortunately we weren't able to win. Let's give him the good game, give him the well played, and let's give him a thumbs up. So definitely big shout out to Pompeyo. He was actually, I think, the first person to beat me in a champion face-off so far, so definitely big shout out to him. As I said, I will include his Twitter in the description down below. So the first match was really unfortunate, Graveyard Cycle against Lockbait. Then the second match was Lockbait against the P.E.K.K.A. We were able to win that. Then the third match was his Minor Control with Inferno Dragon against the Golem Rocket. Then he had a really strange deck like Zapbait, but without a big spell. He was actually able to cycle so quick, keep so much pressure, and he actually managed to win us when we had Golem Rocket. Then the last match, was a Giant Double Prince deck with triple spells, Poison, Zap, Lock against 3 Musketeers. So really unfortunate, but as I said, really well played on Pompeyo. Big shout out to him. Let me know in the comment section down below if you guys want to see more episodes on the Champion Face-Off. Hopefully you guys enjoyed this episode. If you did, make sure to smack the like button. If you're not subscribed to the channel yet, feel free to subscribe, and I hope to see you on one of my next videos. Bye guys.